So I was walking around the house, testing out my new cosplay, thinking that literally no one was home. Plot twist, my dad opens the door and I look like this.
You might have a question. Have LARPing gone too far? Well, not as far as what the girlies did. Oh boy. Oh yeah, and Goon Theory exists. By the way, she banned me from her Instagram. That sucks, doesn't it? My first cosplayer that I've ever seen and was, like, crushing on banned me. Please click feels good button so I can stay alive and brokenhearted at the same time. Oh, and the first cosplayer I showed was Style Theory. This is the first cosplay I had to survive because I also had Monica as my crush. Like, actually in school years, bro. So hearing about Monica over and over again, like, that was way too much. Yes, it's Monica's cosplay, if you haven't fucking noticed. The lore does get a little bit deeper than that. And no, Goon Theory will not help us with this one. We'll have to talk about real people doing real LARP. That's what they did first. Women started LARPing first. Yes, technically they didn't actually roleplay much, but they kinda had to anyways, a little bit, right? And now I don't care who did it first historically. I only care about internet culture that I grew up with, and I know women did it before we did the YouTube thing. Women technically were the pioneers of the internet, while men have established the first platform, which is YouTube. Women were the ones who inspired men to actually work hard and make more pixels for every single image that is out there, right? Pump in more pixels, and now we have way too many pixels. Look at this shit. That's 1,000,000 pixels for this one image. Every camera is like high level. Every computer screen is 1,000,000 output devices stitched together to give you just like incredible definition. It has been improving for decades. We had to deal with shit like this. I don't remember owning a monitor like this. I think it was already starting to get flattened, right? What do you have, like LCD and LED monitors? Now, yes, I did bought into a PC market, not knowing that, oh shit, you have to keep buying parts and swapping everything and buying games. It's still pretty expensive, but not as expensive as owning a console. Sorry for me being nostalgic, it's just, I didn't grow up with women surrounding me, right, until the internet. And until I went to school, like high school. Then, wow, look at all these women. Then you can get a crush and everything. So don't worry, guys. It's women inspiring a lot of innovation. Women also took over Instagram, by the way. You can get a never-ending supply of gooning material. That's right. So much so that this is one piece of my content farming. Yes, nobody watches, I don't care. It's my content. It's there. It exists now. It's a whole series that will never end, apparently. Because there's never-ending supply. And they have established deeply, bro. Now with OnlyFans, girlies are cranking those dollars. It's actually unfair to show Comic-Con, because I never really cared about it, but this is LARPing, right? This is like, you'd really actually put in a lot of effort into your cosplay. Wow, you get to be Superwoman. You get to recreate this whole thing. Another piece of information that's valuable is like women have to do something. They have to produce some kind of content. And that content already exists. That sort of like nerdy community already exists. I mean, technically, just like MatPat is the biggest LARPer according to my theory, women were brewing something very similar, right? Live action roleplay does sound like what a men would do. I actually watched a movie, some kind of father and son movie. Let me check. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. It had a scene where the dad was dragging his son into some kind of scenery creation where, like, Americans were fighting the British, you know? So it's reenactment, but like a more fun version, maybe. At least that's how it looked in the movie. That's LARPing. LARPing. There's more LARPing than you can possibly comprehend, it seems. Especially when you can expand it to pretentious LARPing, or the negative version of LARPing. Where I think the definition is you pretend to be something, so you get the benefits. And mostly pretend to be a part of a community. You pretend to know something, or be deeply invested into, like, Pokemon. I would rather say that people who are selling or trading and opening these cards for profits, they're just kind of LARPing, right? They're just kind of pretending to care simply because these cards happen to have value, simply because a lot of people care, right? So there's this, like, vortex level attraction that sucks people in, and even this YouTube LARPing is an interesting phenomenon where I think you can do it different ways, and we just found a way to do it where it's genuinely just a parody of the main channel. Bro didn't put LARP anywhere. He wanted to put Goon in there. The definition is expanding. The only question I was able to answer about cosplays is the porn question, so don't ask me too many questions. It's weird. I don't know that much. I'm not a facts guy. I just know when it comes to porn, only Russians really do the damn thing, which makes it quite interesting. Why? What makes Russian culture keen on doing that, and Americans and everyone else being avoidant? Yeah, questions like these are now permanently in my head. And now we have streamers. Streamers also cosplay, right? We don't actually have that many women YouTubers that cosplay. Technically, Sniper Wolf did. Fun fact, Sniper Wolf did this funny cosplay. Why would I say funny? Well, it is funny enough. That's a lot. Or is she just flexing that she can buy any car or something? I don't know. Literally the next year, the next Halloween, Camila had the same idea. I don't know, that was an interesting coincidence. But this is actually a movie cosplay. Celebrities don't touch this shit. They don't touch the nerdy shit, you know? I'm surprised that's, like, canon. You know, like, what the hell happened there? I need to know more lore about this.
Gas stations, and Bulma herself was even given free dino caps. Wow, free dino caps for the daughter of the Capsule Corporation business empire owner. What a...
Like, what is that? Why are we casually just walking around store dressed like this? Maybe that's a theory for another day. With Belle Delphine becoming as big as she was, and then TikTok becoming so big, it kind of merged into one big thing. No, it's still Instagram. Everyone went to Instagram eventually. Women were literally kicked out of like TikTok. Literally like 2021. I don't know exact moment when it happened because I took a big break from TikTok and then I come back and it's just like no women. It's like that was the only thing I was watching technically. Why you take that away? But hey, it's just a theory. Oh, I don't get to do the outro? Really? It's hard to tell, like, if Belle Delphine is a cosplayer or not. Right? Because, like, she's borderline in there. It's like, if she feels like it, she's a cosplayer for that day. But normally she just looks like this. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit too insecure. Like, that's a cosplay. Oh, yeah. From Toy Story something? They cosplay fucking anything, bro. No woman is safe in gaming.
I'm mad, I'm back, big bad, he's mad, she's mad, big sad, ha ha, don't care, stay mad, ooh woo, buy my own fancy big Chad, little titties, big ass, and no dad.